Three mistakes to avoid committing on June 2nd, 2019 in your IAS prelims paper 1. Hi, I'm Vinay Kumar, international NLP coach and IAS coach. I have been coaching IAS aspirants for last 15 years, and what I have found out is students frequently do some mistakes. Aspirants frequently do some mistakes which they keep complaining about. I felt it's my responsibility to share with as many IAS aspirants as possible these three major mistakes that aspirants do advertently or inadvertently, so that a lot of people can avoid committing it again. Mistake number one. As soon as the question paper is there with you, what most people do is they start searching for how many questions has come from polity, how many questions has come from history, where has questions come from geography, all these things. All this is immaterial. The question paper is already there. Wherever it has come from, whatever has come, you have to tackle it. As the first mistake, please don't search for what has come from where, my dear friends. Instead, plan for the time. Plan for the time in such a way that, after every sheet, in the right bottom corner, mention the time within which the sheet should be getting over. And like that, plan for 1 hour 15 minutes for the first round. Any question you're nagging around, don't be there for a lot of time. Don't waste your time there. Instead, leave it, come back to it in the second round. Fair enough, my dear friends. So first round should be over in 1 hour 15 minutes. Second round can happen where those questions where you knew two options, one option was slightly difficult to decide upon, all those things you can do in the second round, my dear friends. So first mistake that you should avoid is, instead of seeing what has come from where, what areas have come, what has not come, plan for the time and start tackling the paper from the very first second that you have got the paper. That's the first mistake. Second mistake that people generally do, they mark the answers in the question paper and they wouldn't have transferred it. The second mistake, I can break it down into two parts, 2A and 2B. There are people who would have ticked against the correct option in their question paper but will not be left with adequate time to transfer it into the OMR sheet. These are heartbroken ones. One more mistake that people do, 2B I call it, they would have marked the correct option in the question paper, but they would have marked it wrongly in the OMR sheet. Why this mistake generally happens is, 6th question you would have tackled, 7th and 8th you wouldn't have tackled. Instead of marking in the 9th one, you would have marked in 7th or 8th. These mistakes keep very frequently happening. Therefore, what I want you to do is, first, consciously and attentively encircle, consciously and attentively darken the circle, the correct option in the OMR sheet, and then to reinforce it, darken it in the question paper. That is the second thing. Last but not the least, darken the proper circles related to your register number. Most people do this mistake and they keep cribbing about it, they keep complaining about it, which will have an impact both on their exam and even after that. Thank you, my dear friends.